Okay, today we'd like to explain the market structures. Different kinds of market structures are there in economics. Today topic is different kinds of markets in perfectly competitive market, monopoly, duopoly, oligopoly, cartels and price discrimination. So here today we would like to discuss especially duopoly, oligopoly, cartels and price discrimination. And come to that, first of all we see the different kinds of the market structures. Out of that, the markets we can divide into, we can differentiate it into the perfect competition and imperfect competition. Under this perfect competition, there are many buyers and sellers are there, and in imperfect competition, generally in perfect competition there are homogeneous, whereas in imperfect competition heterogeneous as well as other goods are also sold. Under imperfect competition can again differentiated into the monopoly, monopolistic competition and oligopoly. And come to the again the first one is the perfect competition. In this perfect competition, there are number of buyers and sellers are large. So the nature of the products they are selling in the perfect competition here is the homogeneous goods. And the entry into the perfect competition is very free. Any new entrepreneur is there, he wants to come to the perfect competitive market, easily he can enter into the market. So the size of the market in this perfect competition is very small, whereas in the price in this perfect competition is uniform and low. These kind of perfect competition, the price policy of the firm is the price takers only. Come to the monopoly. So monopoly is one. There is only one seller. So one seller only is selling the products to the various consumers as well as to the producers. So the number of buyers are very large. So one example here is the D-Base is the company. They are selling only unique products. The unique products, one is D-Base company. They are producing worldwide diamond extracting mining foam, and as well as they are polishing the diamonds and they are selling to the entire many consumers. But the sellers here is only one. The sellers here is only one. And come to the size of the market is very large here, and the prices are very high. Why? Because here the very unique products are there. And come to the policy of the firm here is the price maker. And the next kind of market is a monopolistic market. So in this monopolistic market, the sellers are, many sellers are there, as well as the buyers are also very large, and they are selling the products differentiated, heterogeneous products they are selling. And any entrepreneur or anyone wants to start this kind of organization as a monopolistic competition, so freely they can enter into these kind of market structure to establish. And the size of market here is very small, and the price in this monopolistic for here is moderate, and the price policy here is some control over the price depending upon their consumers brand loyalty, based on the brand loyalty. And come to the oligopoly. So in this oligopoly, number of sellers are very few, and the number of buyers also very large. So the products here is only homogeneous, and as well as the heterogeneous products also they can. And entering this kind of markets are dominated by the very few firms only. Why? Because the huge investments are needed for these kind of markets, and the market size is very large and the price is very high. So there is a considerable price in this market is there in price policy. And finally, in a duopoly market, there are only two kinds of sellers are there, whereas in a monopoly only one. In a duopoly there are two. The market size here is the very large market, and they are selling the heterogeneous markets or differentiated products they are selling. So entry is dominated by the only a few firms also here. It needs more brand loyalty, and as well as more investments are needed for establishing these kind of duopoly market. And the price here is very high, and the market size also very large. And come to the price policy, here is a considerable control or the price. So this is all about the basic differences between the different kinds of the markets.